welcome to the Guitar 101 Introduction to Chord Playing and Chord Progressions. Today we're going to be looking at the 4-chord progression in C major, probably one of the most common 4-chord progressions in music. You can find it in popular music, folk music, and other common practice. And basically the 4 chords would be 1, 6, 4, 5. Now let me show you what those chords are. An E string, and then the next string over, A, is right here. We're going to go to the 3rd fret and put our 3rd finger there, right here. Okay? We're going to go 1 string over, so E, A, D. Now we're going to go to our D string. And we're going to put our 2nd finger down on the 2nd fret. Okay? We're going to skip the next string, leave that open, and we're going to go to our B string, but we're going to place down our 1st finger. And then we finally have the E string with an open. Okay, so that's going to be our C major chord. Okay, and then for A minor, it's pretty similar. We're going to leave the 1st finger and the 2nd finger down, but we're going to move the 3rd finger to that string before that we left open right here. That open string, we're going to move the 3rd finger right behind the 2nd finger and place it down on the 2nd fret on the 4th string. Okay, and this is going to be A minor. Okay, our next chord is going to be F. So for F, we're going to take our 1st finger and we're going to place it over the last 2 strings, the B and E string, and we're going to put this over here and what's called as barring it. So we're barring 2 notes or 2 strings with 1 finger. Okay, all right, and then next we're going to have our 2nd finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Okay? I'm sorry. Now we're going to have our 2nd finger on the 4th string, 2nd fret. We're going to take our 3rd finger, place it on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and right behind it we're going to place our pinky on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. Okay, so we have barred down 2 notes and 2 strings with the 1st finger. We have our 2nd finger on the 4th string on the 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and 4th finger on the 3rd string, 3rd fret. Okay, and this is going to be our F major. And then finally, we're going to move up in position for the G major chord. We're going to put our 2nd finger on the 1st string on the 3rd fret. Okay? Now we're going to take our 1st finger, our pointer finger, and we're going to put it on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. Now finally, we're going to take our pinky and we're going to place it on the very last E string, the last string, 6th string, the E string, and we're going to put our pinky down on the 3rd fret. And this is going to make our G major chord. Okay, so once you've basically had your fingers down and comfortable in those positions, you could follow this type of chord progression which goes along with a lot of popular music and folk music. So we have the C major 1, and then we have A minor, and I'm going to move to that F chord now, and finally the G major. Okay, that's pretty much it. Any other normal, so pretty much for strumming strategies, you might just want to go up and down. You have the pick comfortably between your pointer and your thumb, the rest of your fingers are curled, and you're going to have your wrist that goes up, that goes down, and goes back up for the chords. And that's basically how you strum it. Hope this introduction helped. This was the 4-chord progression in C major.